Hey everyone, welcome to this podcast. We're going to talk about the power of influencers, celebrities on social media and people's decisions in the aesthetic world. This is going to be an interesting one. And I'm going to start and I'm going to fire it at you because I think this is really relevant to you because you are big out there in the world. And obviously, you know, we see lots of celebrities that have work done and some people will not disclose what they have done, yet it's obvious. And that you have recently kind of done a bit of a story out there, and that probably wasn't easy for you. What's your view of, you know, the aesthetics world, an influencer, a celebrity, talking or hiding the stuff that they have done in relevant to social media?
I think there's two sides. So there's damage in both ways. If people hide it, there's damage in that way because there are women, including myself, who are looking at these celebrities who are stunning and they're older than me, no wrinkles, they've got the jowls, and you're thinking, oh my God, like I'm 5 years younger than them and I look nothing like them. And for me, where I am putting myself out there every day and I'm filming myself every day, I'm seeing my face every single day. And so is the whole wide world. And they can make whatever comments they want to make on it. And I am quite a sensitive person in that way. And I'm very critical of myself. So, and then you're seeing these celebrities that look pristine. And you're thinking, God, why am I not looking like them? And they're not telling you that. And there is one celebrity who I absolutely love and I think she's stunning. She says she gets no work done. She absolutely 100% does get work done. Yeah. And I'm sitting there thinking and watching all my content back thinking, oh my God, I don't look like these people. Like, why don't I look like them? And it's not until I've kind of met someone like you who works in this industry, who does it so naturally and so beautifully and so well, that I'm like, this is what these celebrities haven't done that are looking so incredible and beautiful, is they're having work done, but real proper natural work done that isn't, full on cheek filler out here distorting their whole entire face. Absolutely. So that's the other side of it, where there are these celebrities that are causing so much damage by filling their face full of filler at the age of 21, who are having such extreme things done to their face. And you're having these girls at school now, because girls are growing up so much quicker, I feel like now, and are influenced so much younger, are watching these women having these really drastic things done to themselves so young, and wanting to get that done because it's almost like a trend and it's what you should do and it looks cool, and have this done, have that done. So there's two sides. It's, people that are having work done and it's really full on, it's really obvious and it's almost influencing it, and they're tagging these people, and these young girls are wanting to go get that done. They don't need to have it done.
Correct.
And then the other side of these big major celebrities having work done, saying they're not, and women are feeling crap about themselves because they don't look like that at that age. No. But they don't look like that at that age because they haven't had all what they have had done. And it's a lot of stuff. It's not just filler. It is the skincare. It is the facials. It is the diet. They get to live this lifestyle where they, of course, are going to look that way.
I mean, you just put it on the head and it's perfect. When you posted, what were you scared of? Like, I am very open with what I've had done. And so it doesn't scare me in the slightest. But I get you wanted to do it to show people how natural it looked and actually realistic, that actually you actually can look like some of those amazing celebrities. But there also is that worry that you're maybe persuading people to have it done. And then there's trolls out there as well. Absolutely. So that's hard on you, right?
I never want to have something done and make somebody feel like they have to have it done too because they feel amazing. So I had work done with you and it absolutely transformed my life. How I woke up, looked in the mirror, oh my God, like I was so happy. But I didn't want to go online and tell all these people I've had cheek filler and it's changed my life and I feel like a new woman. You all need to have it done too. I don't ever want to make somebody feel like that. But I want somebody to know that if if they felt like me before I had it done, which was I felt insecure, I had lost weight, I had lost volume in my cheeks, and I was looking in the mirror and feeling pretty crap about myself, and I went and had something done that
boosted your confidence.
Boosted my confidence. And there, you know, we have to remember that there are people out there who are absolutely fine in their own skin. My bestest friend, Harriet, she absolutely loves herself. You know, she would never have anything like that done. I'm so happy for her. And I would never say, oh, you could do a bit of this, you could do a bit of that. Because she doesn't care. She's not like me. We're all different. But if there is women out there who, like me, can connect and relate and say, oh my God, yeah, actually, I do feel crap about that too. And it's really nice to see somebody go and have something done, feel so much better about themselves, but also go and have it done naturally and properly and professionally. Because I did always think cheek filler was a really big thing. Oh my God, you're going to put all this stuff in your cheeks and come out looking like a hamster.
I didn't really even put it in your cheeks.
Well, you know,
it's called the mid-face.
The mid-face. And it's like I had this fear of having it done also because of the other women that you see who
look like they've had cheek.
Oh my God, yeah.
And golf balls.
Exactly. And that's what I say, is that's why it upsets me, why these women who have it done but they don't have the golf balls, why aren't you telling people? Because you should be, because it looks great and you should be really proud of yourself. But the only people we do see and we know and we pick on and we say they have it done are the people that are very obviously overfilled and have bad work done, I think.
I think there's a few important points here. Like, if you pick the right practitioner, you're not going to look like the celebrities where it's too much. But also, you know, like you said, you were worried that people might think that they then have to go and get it done because you've obviously talked about it. But the right practitioner will just turn them away anyway.
Yeah.
You know, babe, if there's anything else you ask me for, I'm going to say no. Like, you don't need anything. You are absolutely fucking stunning. and the right practitioner will say this, maybe not with those words, but to their patient. There's a line when you stop, and your practitioner will know that. I have a 16-year-old girl right now who is thinking that she's having lips, rhinoplasty, you know, the minute she's 18. Well, not with me, she ain't.
Yeah, exactly.
Because she doesn't need it.
Yeah.
And the right practitioner will only treat what is required. You might come in asking for one thing, but that practitioner actually shows you, actually, if you do this, this is the result you're going to get. And I think people putting that out there on social media, these celebrities, would really, really educate so many people that actually I do have treatments, but my practitioner, you know, it's all natural and it's the right treatments for that person, not just
give them what they want because they've
asked for it.
Yeah. Do you think there should be more responsibility on the way practitioners advertise their treatments on social media?
I'm afraid I do. Yeah. I mean, my posts, when I first started this, right, I used to always think, I've got to get pictures.
Yeah.
And by the way, right, I'm a nurse, children's nurse, damn good at that. Yeah. Then I come into aesthetics and I've got all right at this. Photography, that's another skill in itself, right? But when I first started, all I had to do is like take pictures and get it out there, get it out there. I hardly do that at all anymore, because the minute I do a post of someone's lovely lips, guess what happens? Hi Sarah, I want those lips. I'd love your lips. I'd love your facial structure, but I can't get it because it's your anatomy. Yeah. And there's only so much I can do. Yeah. So I do the odd post, but I do very, very little. And I think when you're seeing constant before and after pictures, it gives people misleading information. Yeah. I post up a question I've had recently. Hi Sarah, look at these before and after pictures. Oh my God, the sagging skin under the arm is completely gone with this treatment. Bullshit.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, absolutely.
That's no way.
Yeah.
Absolutely no way.
Yeah.
But then people will go and pay for that.
Yeah.
And then be like, oh, it's because you need more sessions.
Yeah.
More and more and more and more.
Yeah.
And actually, you know, there are some treatments that I do that some people get great results from and some people don't. And I say that like outright, you know, it's like
It's the way it is.
everybody's different and everyone's unique, and the way you respond to some treatments are very, very different. I can put 1 mil of filler in someone and I'll be like, wow.
Yeah.
And then someone else, I'll be like, where did that just go?
Yeah.
You know, because they're hollow inside.
Yeah.
So before and after pictures can be really misleading. You know, someone's face can look amazing, but what the practitioner didn't tell you was, I used 10 mil of filler to get that. Well, that financially is a lot of money.
Yeah.
When someone will then come to me and say, I'm going to have some filler because I'm going to end up looking like that.
Yeah.
But with 1 mil of filler, I'm not going to maybe do that.
Yeah.
So I don't now, because I think it is really misleading, and education is totally the key way to do it, in my opinion.
Yeah. Right. I think about this all the time. So there is a lot of pressure for women to age gracefully,
Yeah.
but also stay looking a certain way. Where's the happy medium? How am I supposed to, you know, not get it all done and look a certain way, but also look a certain way?
Yep. I know, right?
Yeah.
Pressure. Because lots of people come to me like, I'm aging gracefully, and that's fine. But if you come in my way, there's something about you that you're trying to improve. But there's so many treatments available. You know, everyone's, you know, only think that Botox or filler is the answer. There's a whole new range. And I think definitely the way that the aesthetics world is going is the more medical, like rejuvenation. So what can we inject into us if we're going to do injectables that's as natural as it can be? So yes, there are the Botox, the filler, and if with the right practitioner, you're still going to leave normal.
Yeah.
Okay. But then you've got the regenerative medicine out there that's like your DNA products that kind of give your skin an enhancement. But don't forget your skincare, you know? You can age gracefully with the right skincare products, and still like look really, really normal.
Sexy.
Yes, sexy as well. I mean, a bit of vitamin C and everyone will look sexy in my view. But anyway, you know, so there's so many ways around it. So just because you want to age gracefully doesn't mean to say you can't go and visit an aesthetics practitioner, because they're not going to suddenly just throw the bits that you don't want in you, you know. So don't panic.
Yeah.
Age gracefully with the right treatments.
Right skincare.
The right
That's your
skincare.
foundation, isn't it? That's your base.
It totally is.
Yeah.
It totally is. And we are totally going to be talking about skincare in the next podcast.
Ooh.